Good afternoon to you. Now we will continue with the equity, shares and debentures. In the last class we have seen that the equity shareholders have voting rights and preference shareholders have no voting rights. Now there is another category of shareholders. What is called differential voting right shareholders, DVR, differential voting right shareholders. They are different type of equity shareholders. I have told you one of the main characteristics of a equity shareholder is voting rights. Preference shareholders have no voting right. I told you. This is the main characteristic of a equity shareholder is voting right. But here, the different type of equity shareholders called differential voting right shareholders. In other words, the differential voting right is the equity shares being given less than one voting right or more than one voting right. Normally one person, one vote. But here in this case, DVR, the voting right can be less than one or more than one. That is, some equity shareholders will be given more than one voting right and some equity shareholders will not be given any voting right at all. Let us say there is a company with the capital of 10,000 crores and the retail investors are very much more. As a result, the ownership of the company is too diluted and the decisions are difficult to take in these circumstances. So, for the purpose of tightening the management control, what is the purpose? For tightening the management control, equity shareholders are deprived of their voting right, so that mostly the family people or relatives are the people who know the company more, they will get the more voting rights. This is called differential voting rights shareholders. So, suppose you do not want to dilute the ownership. If the shareholders are more, then you are expected to consult each shareholder. So they will create problem. See, the shares can be purchased anybody. Our opponent candidate, they can also purchase. So they will become the shareholder. They will become the co-owners. So they will create an important decision, they will create problem. So, as an intelligent way of having the control over the company, the voting rights are distributed only to a limited number of people. Rest of the people are deprived of the voting right. This is called DVR. Now, for issue of shares with the differential voting right, the SEBI, who is the regulator, has imposed certain restrictions. What are those restrictions? Number one, the authority should be there in the article of association. Number two, permission of the members through resolutions. Number three, if it is a listed company, postal ballot system of concurrence. Number four, the company should have more than 3 years good track records. Number 5, DVR can be issued only up to 26% of the total equity share capital. Number 6, there should be no manipulation of any sort or any default by the company. The employee repayment plan should have been successfully undertaken. These are all the prima facie conditions stipulated by SEBI for DVR. Now, on the other hand, we have seen shares, equity shares, preference share and DVR. These three we have seen. Differential voting right, preference share and equity share. Now let us come back to debenture and bonds. Between debenture and bonds, technically there is no difference between the bond and the debenture. Both are debt instruments of capital market. Normally the term debt is used in UK and it is a common name. The bond is used in USA, debenture is used in UK. Both are used in India. So both are debt instruments, remember. So what is the definition of bond? Bond is nothing but a debt instrument issued for more than 1 year, naturally, otherwise it would have been in the money market, it is a capital market, so more than 1 year, for raising capital by the borrowers. The bondholders give a promise to repay the principal amount with the interest by way of coupon on maturity. This is a promise given by the borrower. The bond is issued both by the companies and the government. Government issues the bond through RBI, including state government, central government, even municipalities. Normally, debentures are issued only by the private companies. Government does not issue debenture. Next point you should remember is, there is a kind of deep discount bond which are issued by the large companies which give abnormal discount for longer duration, say 30 years, 40 years. In India, only 2 companies have issued what is called deep discount bond. One is ICICI and another is IDBI, PT Point. The bonds carry fixed interest and payment at the fixed times. The company has to pay interest irrespective of the fact whether the company makes profit or not. The interest is fixed. The bond holders have no voting right. Very important point. Bond holders have no voting right, nor they have any role in the management. But bond is a secured investment, that is secured by collaterals. On the other hand, the debenture is another form of debt which is generally unsecured. Debentures are raised for specific purpose and they are not backed by collateral. Debenture is issued for specific need and the debenture holder is called, what is his name? Creditor. bond involves low risk and low return, whereas debenture provides high return and of course high risk. The interest is given to bondholders either monthly, half-yearly or yearly. In the case of debenture, the interest is paid on the performance of the company, based on the performance. Bond cannot be converted into equity. Most important point. Bond cannot be converted into equity, whereas the debenture can be converted into equity partially. Partially convertible debenture. So with this we have ended, we have completed what is known as share, bond and debenture, and also DVR. So we will see another topic in the next class. Thank you.